Well, hello, Bobby. How are you, honey? I hope you're doing good. How's the new job going? Can you hear me? A bunch of us have been having sound issues, issues, our videos getting cut off. Okay, I'll assume that you can hear me then. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you guys can hear me. All right, so I don't know what this is going to be about. We're just going to see. I do have some messages to get out. I did get 2 new decks of cards that are really cool and a little baby set. Oh my gosh. Look how cute these are. They're tiny. Are those cute? Look. This other set's an Oracle deck I've been wanting for a long time. And, whoops. And then this other one, I have a dragon deck, and they came out with this new one. And I was wanting that one forever till we sold out. So that one I got today too. So I'm so excited. Try these out with you guys. Have some fun. So the karmics are losing it. And today proved it. So I was on, because during the day, I listen to a lot of different channels, videos, lots of different stuff. Has nothing to do with tarot or the spiritual community. Yes, sorry. Oh, no worries, honey. I was afraid that nobody could hear me because we've been having it. Some of us have been having issues. So this is my point. So I was on watching, she's called No Cut Card Tarot or something. She's amazing. Amazing. She really gets a lot of hard downloads and messages, just like Mesopotamia and some of the other ones out there. And so she talks about a lot of the government stuff that's going on and channels it. And she's like I said, she's amazing. She's just, you can just tell she's a beautiful person, extremely gifted and talented. And so she was talking about, because I caught on when they were in a part 2, and she was in the middle of talking about something that they didn't want her to talk about, so they tap in and they connect, shut her internet off, so her video and streaming, right? So she hurried, pulled a new live up, put the title on, made it a part 2, and then everybody, because nobody knew what happened, right? So then everybody went over. So anyway, she was explaining this and saying, that this is just frustrating to all of us that are being so harassed and bullied, and we're just trying to do our job and get our messages out. So I just went on in the live chat like you guys do, and I just said, I love your channel. I love what you do. You're amazing. Thank you for, all what you do for the collective. And then I said, I had a video that they took down last week on my channel. That's all I said. All of a sudden, there's this girl. She goes by Shell, Shell. And I noticed before, she's just, man, anybody says anything in the chat, she's just up the chat, down the chat. I mean, she's just got to have the attention, got to comment on everything. She just, and it's obviously she's triggered, right? So she sees my comment, and she all of a sudden puts a line of devils up in a check mark, and she goes, your channel doesn't matter. She's like, your channel is already gone down. And I'm like, so you showed your hand. I actually, a few minutes ago, Bobby, I did respond to that. I've been having problems with some of my stuff too as well, because they hit all of our different platforms, and they tried to get into different platforms and see who and what we're, talking to. But it was like right there. So she apparently knows who I am. She knows about my channel. So she's obviously one of my karmics, and she's on her channel. And I'm going, wow, that takes a lot of guts to after I said what I said, which there was nothing wrong with what I said. I was giving a compliment to a beautiful person, and then she jumps in to tell me that not to worry, my channel's already gone down. I don't need to worry. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, be careful if you see her in other group chats. Her name is Shell, Shell. I think I know who she is. So, and if it is the person I think it is, she's all into GoFundMe frauds. She's like a nurse with a purse. She's a bar magnet. She used to work at a bar, and she's a pill popper. She provides prescriptions. She's like a street pharmacist too. So anyways, she's had 2 children mysteriously die as well. So yeah, anyway, I thought that was funny because they're losing it now. They're losing it, so for her to know who I am and to talk shit on my channel, I thought that was funny. So you found my Cash App? Oh, you're a sweetheart, Bobby. So I'm so glad that you guys are on. So let's pull out these new cards and see what we've got. Another message there's a couple messages that I wanted to get across. So right now, with the Lionsgate portal, okay, 8-8, all of you that are twins and that you did stay on the right path, you went through, okay? I just posted right before I got on a butterfly with transformation and something for all of you guys, and my thoughts to all of you that support me and you're there for me. You get on, and even if you don't talk, but you do support me, I appreciate all of you so much. I follow your energy. I have different groups of you that are in different stages, on different timelines, in different places in your spiritual movement. And no matter where you are, I'm proud of all of you. I feel blessed to help you. And you guys are helping me too. So it's a win-win on both sides of this, and we're awakening a ton of other people up. That's the whole point, is that we're here to help each other. We're not here to be mean to each other. We're not here to be nasty to each other. That doesn't do anything for anyone, So Spirit wants me to say, keep the transformation going. Keep that forward movement going, because you guys are going to be really tested till the end of this year. Some of you that are getting into your purpose and you're doing something with this, in the next 4 months, you're going to have some rapid transformation, especially when we come out of this retrograde energy. And if you've stayed moving forward, a bunch of people that have finally done this, you have people from your past that are looking at you now and going, oh, I want to be where they are. But they didn't do the work. And they still don't want to. They just want to come back. So I want you guys to be careful, because there's going to be quite a few people that are going to try to come back, and they're going to try to get on your coattails. They're going to come and have their own ideas, but they're going to see that whatever you've done the legwork. You did all of that spiritual growth when they weren't there. And now they realize, oh, I let go of that person, or I really treated that person really bad. That person was a really good friend to me, or that person, they were a really good family member. I just let all these people suck me into all this BS, and I got on the bad side of all this, and I really shouldn't have done that. I should have been there for that person. So there's going to be a lot of those that come back. And, use your own discernment. Some of you may be able to have better relationships with some of these people now. That's up to you. It's not for me to say to any of you. That's for you to decide. I know for me, I doubt there would be really anybody from my past that tries to come back that I could have any kind of a relationship with, because of how much damage they've all done to me. I don't care about it anymore. I just want them to leave me alone. I want them to mind their own business. And as far as people that have stolen and taken things from me, well, that's going to be rectified. They're not going to have a choice in this anymore, because they all went too far and they wouldn't stop with me. So now they got to pay the piper. And I'm not going to go into giant detail because I'm not going to. I believe in myself. I believe in what I'm here to do. And a bunch of them, if they can come back and create a bunch of chaos with things that they've done to you from the past, the reason why I'm saying this is because then they can try to get you wrapped up in maybe lawsuits, legal cases, pulling you into drama, saying you were here, you were there, you did this, you did that, when you didn't do any of it. But it's because you've made giant, major leaps of transformation in your journey, and they want you to stop. And a lot of it is these people are super jealous. They're super envious, and they want what you have, but they never wanted to do the work. And this is what's even sadder. A lot of these people look at you guys and they think, well, they've got it easy. It's working out great for them. They have no idea what you guys went through. They have no idea how many tears you cried. They have no idea how many times you sacrificed, you went without, or you had to eat crow, or you had to take the high road when no one else was, or you were just really down in the dumps, and you chose not to be that. Take what was happening to you and rain on someone else's parade. You chose, I'm going to go over here, deal with my stuff, and I'm going to figure me out. People take this as, oh, they're too good for me. Or they think they're so good now because all of a sudden they've changed their life. No, it's none of those things do we think of. We're thinking of ourselves and our families and where we need to go for us. But I just want you guys to know that there are going to be people in the next 4 months. They're going to come back and they're really going to try you again. But I think all of you that are on the right track, it's not even, most of them will never make it to you because it's like energy that's going to fall apart. These people are so karmic anyways that just think about it. They're busy doing nothing but obsessing and coming up with plots and plans to get you guys instead of figuring out how to get their life in a better place. So there's no way that any of this can possibly work out for them because they're not doing anything for themselves. They're doing everything to hurt other people. These people, half of them they have so many problems with their own kids, and then they talk about all of our kids, and they have no idea what's even going on with their own children. A lot of them struggle at their own jobs because when they're at their jobs, they're busy stalking us, doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and they're not focusing on what they need to do at work. A lot of them are in relationships with people that we were, and we are so far past those people. We don't want them back or anything to do with them. It's not that we wish bad. That's not it at all. We are over it. Over it. And these people are sitting at home obsessing over a past person that their person was with when they have that person right there in front of them and they're missing the boat. So anyway, that's my spill of the stuff, the downloads that I got that Spirit wanted me to share with you guys. And I hope that helps. Okay? So let's get an angel message. Let's get a couple of angel messages and see what we got going on. Hello, Moo Cow. How are you? Yes. You want to get right up here, huh? I know. You're so cute. It's so funny. Yes, you are. I would post pictures. I had the best picture today, Bobby, of my 2 dogs. They were they sat in my office doorway watching me, and they had their little paws like crossed together, and their little heads were down next to each other, and they were just watching me. And it's like, I wish I could post cute things like that, but I can't because in the past I've had people do, and spell work and all kinds of crap. So I quit posting pictures of family, kids, and things because these people do spell work on all this kind of stuff. That's why you guys don't see me anymore like you used to see me either. There's a reason for that. But I also want you guys to concentrate on the messages. You don't need to concentrate on looking at me, critiquing me. Because that's what they used to do. In the past, people get so wrapped up on looking at that tarot reader. God, let's see. What kind of makeup she got on today? Oh, What's the brand? What's the hat she wearing? I don't know if I like her fingernails. I'm not sure about that jewelry she's wearing. Oh, she's got too many wrinkles. Oh, gosh, that one's got too much Botox. And they're not even listening to the damn messages because they're so wrapped up in that. All right, one more round. Lots of twos coming out, guys. This is about foundations. This is about balance, stability. And I just heard accepting something for what it is. Okay. I am nurturing, number 6. Okay. I love this card. Your heart is your gift. You are a natural born nurturer and you have a great talent for helping and healing others. You are the epitome of self-sacrifice and a protector of those you love. This is a great card. I love this card. This is so Scorpio. When I see this card, it just is so Scorpio to me. 222. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and actions. I am balanced. Now, this card reminds me of a Pisces. Pisces are always really big about words and how you talk and the tones you use and your words mean yeah, Pisces are very intuitive people, very connected if they choose to be to the other side. Now, if you get with the Pisces or a Scorpio that's demonic, that's a bad deal. And they'll just end up taking themselves down because when a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer's not as much as the other two. But when they go to a dark place with themselves and they feel harmed or hurt by people and they go the wrong direction, they self-destruct themselves. And they'll self-destruct everyone around them, but they will take themselves out. Okay? Number 28, I'm a leader. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You are capable and compassionate leader, and you can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. I am a leader. Now, this card reminds me of a Cancer. All of these three, I guess we got a lot of water here tonight. But anyway, Cancers are great leaders, great diplomats. Cancers are great at articulating. Cancers are a lot like Libras, where they're very much about their families. So are Scorpios, but Cancers they're that will, that they're always that driving force going forward. Cancers love forward movement. Cancers love to see other people do well. That's one of the things I love about a Cancer, is that they love to see other people do well. Okay, Cancers will sacrifice themselves for others, and they don't do it intentionally. It's unintentional because they happen to be very loyal people, most of them. So anyways, shuffled this deck all of these a few times. Under the bottom here, we got air. Okay, so we got air sign energy here too. So what this is telling me, because this is an oracle card, so a bunch of you are working in your Queen of Swords energy or your King of Swords energy, and then with these cards here, your Queen and King of Cups energy. Okay, those of you that you just had a giant paradigm shift. Okay, so a bunch of you are in a new timeline now. Hello, Sheila. Thanks for joining in. So this is really good news. Okay, so and the reason why I like this card during a retrograde is because a retrograde, when it comes in, communication always gets messed with. Okay, electronics do, people's vehicles do. We always say during a retrograde, be careful of what decisions you make that could be permanent. Signing contracts, okay? Making any big decisions, okay, that could impact your life. So this means you guys are doing really well with your communication during this time right now. And you're doing good with your decision making. And there's going to be people, like I said, that will come in and try to knock you off your block. Nope. You're standing strong in this energy, but you've balanced yourselves out with not being too bitchy here, okay? Because Queen of Swords and King of Swords can kind of be curt, cold at times, because they just want to get to the point. They want to move on, right? So with all this other King and Queen of Cups energy here and the angel numbers that I just pulled, this is a really good balance, okay? This means, too, you're not getting too stuck in your head during a retrograde. You're not getting too stuck in those emotions, because we have those waves of emotions that we go through during a retrograde. That is very hard. Oh, you're so welcome. So happy to have you join us. It's always great when people get on and have fun. I love that. That's great. Thank you for joining us. Okay, your sacral chakra. A bunch of you have had this attacked non-stop. Okay? Your creativity is off the charts right now. And that is a weird thing when we're in a retrograde. But for my group of people, no, you guys are strong. You guys are a really strong group of people. You guys have really strong energy. I pick up on you guys all the time. Your emotions, you'll see me change when I channel. You'll see when I tap into certain emotions, certain feelings of you guys. And then when I have your passed on loved ones getting in line behind me, trying to get their messages out, and just everybody wants to get their messages out. And when they find a vehicle, a person that's gifted that can do this, they get so excited, especially if you're a person that's willing to give whatever message out that needs to get to their loved one, okay? So right now, this is a really big deal for you guys, that you're able to keep moving creatively, okay? Because a lot of people, when they get into this retrograde energy, it messes with their feelings, it messes with their mind, it messes with their fears, puts them in that fear flight mode. It makes people think that they can't do things that they were maybe on track doing just fine. And then this retrograde hits, and all of a sudden, it blows your mind, okay? So this is great. Great, great, great. One last card, and this I want you guys to, I will eventually do a reading on Mount Shasta, okay? And the ties spiritually. So this is very important for a bunch of you, because you will have lineage that's tied to this from the ancestors. Okay, I'm talking about your star family. Okay, Pleiadians. Okay, some of you, the Anunnakis, the Sumerians. Some of you, it's the Basque people. It's the Atlanteans. Okay, it's the Persians. Some of you, it's Peruvians. Some of you, it's the Greeks. Some of you, it's the Romans. You all have a tie. Some of you, it's Egyptian. Some of you, it's Native American. The point is, this is a very powerful place. A lot of people don't talk what's under it and who meets there and what goes on there, because there's a whole part of it that nobody, you have to be invited, okay, by the Galactic Federation. The Orion Federation can invite you as well, to ever go here. There has been people that have, and they have had the experience. They've met these people. They are very heightened individuals spiritually. And they get invited because they're to come get these messages and bring them back to us. These right here are what we call ley lines in the earth, okay? These are like grids, like meridians in the earth, okay? They're connected with, of course, energy, kinetic energy. They're connected with frequencies, and they're connected with crystals. They run all over the earth, you guys. They run between the pyramids, between Stonehenge, between the Grand Canyons, between Yellowstone. I could go on and on. Just like there's 5 ginormous crystals left in the earth that no one talks about after Atlantis, and that was the power source for everybody. But anyway, I will eventually do a video about Mount Shasta and some other things to help you guys out, okay? But right now, this is funny because look, we got communication, co-creation. This is with your ancestors, passed on loved ones. Okay? And this is that air energy again. And your creative energy. So you guys are enabling, you're able right now to take your creative energy and use it in a communicative way to get your point across, to get your creativity across, to get your messages across, okay? People want to stop this. They're not going to. And this is the last one. I know I keep saying this, but these are, okay, one more. These are such great cards. Okay. One more here. And then, all right. I love it when you guys get great cards. I want to give them all to you, you know, because they're so great. So, beyond the mind. Some of you are going to be blown beyond your mind what's coming for you. This is a beautiful thing. It's a good thing. I keep talking about a bunch of you are going to wake up and you're going to be able to do things that you never could do before. You're all of a sudden going to be kind of guided towards something that maybe you had interest in, but you thought maybe, oh, that's weird. But now maybe you don't think it's weird. Or I can't do that. And then now you're like, I think I could probably, try it. You are going to do it. You are going to do it. You have things and gifts. Look at this. This is a direct connection to the universal energy. This has nothing to do with yours. This is universal energy. When you connect from this and you work from this, your energy does not get played upon. You aren't tapping in from that, so you don't get drained. When you're a Reiki practitioner or master, you don't draw off your own energy. You connect into that universal energy. That's what you tap. That's what we tap into. Okay? That's why people have such a hard time doing spell work and crazy stuff to those of us, because really, you're going to try to tap into the universal energy and hit me? Yeah, it's not going to work. You got with your cousin and got pregnant. What do I do? You got with your cousin and you got them pregnant? Well, that sounds like a really big problem. I don't know what to tell you on that one. Like, you bit off more than you could probably chew. That's a scary, scary, scary topic to touch. I don't know. Do the right thing, though, because now there's a child involved. So I'd say, don't worry about you. Don't worry about her. There's a baby right on the way. I think that would be the most important thing to focus on. If you're asking for my opinion, I would focus on the child and how this child's going to be affected by this relationship, and how you guys, if you're going to be together or not, how you can raise this child in a healthy environment. Okay, you guys are realm bridgers. Okay, was talking about this in the last couple of readings. You guys are realm bridgers, and this is amazing. Okay, this means, especially when you're working in the 5D, you can go from realm to realm. Okay, you can also, if you're a realm bridger, you also are learning about astral traveling, but be very careful about that. I don't suggest people to astral travel that don't know what they're doing. They haven't been trained in this, okay? It's just like people that try to do remote viewing, okay? You got to be real careful what you're tapping into and what you're doing, because there are spiritual laws, whether people want to believe this or not, that have to be abided upon. If you don't, they will make sure that they take care of it. It's a source that doesn't care about your feelings. What people don't understand is feelings don't get involved here, okay? Source doesn't recognize your feelings. Universal energy doesn't recognize your feelings. They connect to the energy. And if there's a spiritual law out there and someone just broke it, well, it has to be fixed, because the law of order in the universe is out of order. Feelings don't have anything to do with it, guys. So when all these karmics get so wrapped up in their feelings and do all the things that they're doing this to themselves, okay? So you guys got a ton of healing going on. Tons and tons of healing going on, okay? All right. Oh, this deck is so cool. I'm so excited. We got this new deck. Bobby, you connect to whatever you think is best for you. What feels natural to you. That's what you connect to. Everybody has spirit animals and spirit guides, and sometimes it takes a while to figure out which ones you connect with. I've helped a lot of people get into connection with that. Little Alex, he is comes in and he gets Reiki from me, and he's been learning all kinds of cool stuff on his spiritual path. He's a great kid. Love, love, love him. And it took us a long time for him to connect. And finally, he figured it out. Signs, synchronicities. He started to believe. And his is a peacock. It's one of his, When you get further along, you'll end up having a whole army of them, you know, that follow you around and help you out. Well, I got stuck energy going on again, but that's not surprising because we're in this retrograde. All right, bottom. Expression. This is funny. So, so I went to get these cards, right? And my son and I went and we had to go run some errands. And so then he's like, oh God, we're going to Barnes and Noble. He's like, no. He's like, you'll never get out. You always go in there and I can't get you out. I'm like, no. I'm like, they've moved their section down of cards to small, so I don't have a lot of options anymore. And I says, it won't take me long. Let's go. So we go in, we get these, and then there was this pizza place that he wanted to try kind of right by it. So I'm like, let's go over and get us some pizza. And so we were waiting, and I bring my bag into my 2 new decks. He's like, oh, you are not going to do it, are you? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do them here. And so I pull out my cards, right? And I'm like, and this lady comes in and she kind of orders and she's waiting and she's studying me, looking at me weird. And I'm shuffling and I'm splitting the cards and I'm trying to read to him. And I'm like, oh, look at this for you. Oh, look at that for you. He's like, Mom, stop. And then he's laughing and this lady's looking at us. And he's like, I know. Well, it was funny because when I first split the deck, when I got him, this card came out. Okay? And so then when I got home, you know, I shuffled again, was playing with them again. And I thought, okay, let's just play with these for a few because they have different meanings. See what you know, how these feel for me intuitively. Shuffled, split the deck. This card came up again. So this is a big thing right now. And the reason being is there's so many people out here that don't like the way a bunch of us are expressing ourselves, okay? They want us to shut up. They think that we look foolish. They think that we're feeding people full of shit. They don't want people to stand up for themselves. They don't want people to go down this road that they don't understand. So that's why this is coming up, because there's a lot of people standing up and going, I am going to express myself, whether people like it or not. People like me will find me and they will enjoy my company. They'll enjoy my wit. They'll enjoy my sense of humor and they'll understand me and they will get how damn smart I am, right? Yeah. Okay. This card came out too. This card came out too. All right, so we have a couple people here that don't believe in the divine, okay? They don't believe in spirituality. They don't believe in any of this. So, and this is something I don't understand, because when this card comes out like this means we have people on our channels watching, and they're here for the wrong reasons. They're here to get onto our channels to figure out the people that they are pocket watching for, crotch watching for, whatever you want to call it, cross watching for, because they want a heads up on that situation, or they want to stop someone's forward movement, or they want to destroy someone's new beginning. Okay? So this is what this is telling me. This is not for my collective. This is not for you guys that are upright. You've been told that you're weird. That's good. We like weird, okay? That means you're unique, okay? The world needs more weird people. I always say, shine your weirdo light. You kind of do, Bobby, have the fairy look. I love it. I did have the fairy cards out. I do have them still right here. We'll throw a few of those at the end for you, okay, Bobby? So anyway, this is for those that aren't believers. This is not for you guys. These are for the non-believers, and they're on our channels for the wrong reasons, okay? Somebody, this came out too as stuck energy. So somebody, they don't know what to say to a bunch of you. They want to talk to you, but they're afraid to talk to you because they're afraid that you might yell at them. You might, tell them to go to hell. You might read them the riot act, which they deserved. So this is a stuck energy. They're sitting back in hangman mode going, well, if I don't say anything, it's better than not saying something. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe when I wake up tomorrow, maybe I'll feel like approaching this person. Maybe I'll feel like actually, talking to this person. All right, so we have decisions here. Okay? Somebody has some decisions to make, and they have to do with self-worth. Okay? So this is part of this silence energy right here. Somebody's being silent because they've done something. Some of you, this is something against you that they said or did that had to do with your self-worth, okay? Don't worry about it, though. They're the ones that have to worry about it. They made up the lie, not you, right? So who cares? Why? Divine order is here, okay? So we got divine order is at play. It's not going to work out for these people. Oh, yeah, there's somebody upset in the background. This is a fire sign energy that's upset. Okay? Now look what they're doing. What they were doing to you, sending to you, backfired on them. They wanted you to be dormant. Every aspect of your life not to go forward. And this backfired on them. Now they're dormant. Now every aspect of their life doesn't have forward movement. Because why? They were sending that to you guys. Right now, I don't know what the deal is, but death spells, sending spells out to our children, that we have platforms, that's off the charts, our animals, poisoning, and vehicle spells. Like, these people have lost their minds. I cannot believe anybody has this amount of time to spend on bullshit. Because that's what this is. Total bullshit. Some of these people, they work, like I've got several groups after me, and these people take shifts in doing spell work. So one person sits and does spell work for so many hours, being a complete moron and idiot, right? And then that person gets off, and then someone else picks it up from there, and they keep going. I have had so many of these buffoons doing this to me for so long. It doesn't work. It's a waste of time. I don't understand why you people don't get it. Like, you are that big of mental midgets not to understand that this will never work. First of all, you'd have to have me believe in you and what you could do to me, which it's impossible. So, if any of you are experiencing stuff, I want you to cut the fear off, okay? You got to cut that fear off. These people can only have control over you if you allow them to. If you feel like somebody is sending stuff to you, then you say, whoever it is out here, I command, I'm sending this back to you. I reverse this to the sender that's sending this to me. You cast it out by the name of Jesus Christ. You do whatever you need to do, but you are not harming anyone else. You are not adding on. You are sending back what's been sent to you. New world. This is what we're here to do. This is the direction we're supposed to go in. And this is upright. So there's a lot of you that you answered the call, your call, okay? That's a very beautiful thing. You answered your call to get on your mission, to go in the direction you're supposed to go in. All right. Companions. Oops. Fear. What was I just talking about? Okay? Someone wants to invoke fear in you. Someone has a companion. Okay? This companion and them are not compatible. And this companion wants to project fear to you guys. Okay? Because that's what this companion feels about this relationship they're in. This companion got into something that they became, unfortunately, they are now the bystander. Okay? They were the Build-A-Bitch. Okay? This person used them as a floating device. to be honest. That's it. And this person won a stupid prize. And now they're mad. So now they want to be mad at you because you realized it and you left. You walked away. Now the person they're stuck with, they're going, wait a minute. They did to me what they did to that person that I hate. And now it's happening to me. But I got to be mad at somebody. So I'm just going to project it back to their past person. Because I want them to feel everything I'm feeling now. Because I should have listened like they did and went forward. But I didn't. But this isn't fair. This is happening to me. This should be happening to them. This is a karmic in their head. Okay? These are these conversations that this person is having in their head, tormenting themselves to death. Okay? And then every time their person comes around, they sense that this person isn't being honest. They sense that this person isn't in love with them anymore. They sense that this person doesn't want to be with them anymore. They know and they sense this person's out doing things with other people on them. So what does that do? It breeds more, what? Fear. Okay? There's an empty opportunity here. There's nothing in this chalice. Okay? This is an empty opportunity. Okay? You guys are dragon riders. Look at this card. This is so cool. Let's read about this. Let's see what they say about the dragon rider. Because I am very curious what this says. This is such a cool card. Let's see. Because I know it's something special. Temple of the Sun. Let me find it. Dragon Rider. There we go. Number 31. All right. Hold on, guys. I gotta grab my glasses really quick. Turn one more light on. Be right back. Okie dokie. The Dragon Rider. This is an empress riding this dragon. What does it mean to be a dragon rider? Did you know that you are a dragon rider? A dragon will bring many different kinds of energy into your life, but its greatest aim is to deliver freedom to you. It wants you to be free of the fears that block the flow of love and its streams into your life. Have you renewed the old covenant between your heart and your dragon's heart? If so, do it once more to strengthen your connection further. If not, now is the time. Embark upon the following trance journey. Prepare the room by lighting some incense and candles. It says play some soothing music. Then it goes through a whole, like if you're going to do a meditation. So I'm not going to read that. So, hold on. This dragon is your soulmate. Tell it that you love it in order to nourish it. Dragon riders prepare to live a life free of fear and lazy compromise. They do not compromise. At those places in your life where the time has now come for you to overcome your fears, follow the golden path of your soul to find the hidden treasures and your freedom. You will never be able to dream of what's coming forth for you when you accept this path with your dragon. Follow your path with your dragon to become the person you really are and always have been, a divine being that has a human experience that rides a dragon. Oh, I like that. That's cute. Okay? So you guys are dragon riders. Okay? This is all about getting rid of the fear and having to feel fear, okay? You guys don't need to be fearful. All right, let's go to this other deck. This is another new deck. Let's see what we got here. Okay. As I'm shuffling, put something in your head that you want a yes or a no answer on, okay? While I'm doing these shuffles, put something in your head you want a yes or a no answer on. One thing, not a combination, just pick one thing. I'll give you guys a few minutes, I'll keep shuffling. All right, here we go. One more shuffle, Spirit says. It's a good one. There we go. All right, guys. Got that question? Here we go. The answer is yes. You're manifesting. You guys are in the magician energy. Beautiful. Sagittarius energy. Okay? Answer is yes. Okay? This number 53. This breaks down to 2. Some of you want to move. You're going to move. Some of you need the money to come to move. It's going to come. Some of you want to move like completely to a whole nother state or country. And you don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know how it's going to manifest. It's going to manifest through a new job for you. Okay? Now, some of you, it's going to manifest this new beginning that you've been manifesting a new person here. Okay? This is a man holding the heart. Okay? This is a King of Cups energy. And what did we have in the beginning? We had a King of Cups energy. He is stuck right now. He is stuck right now, okay? He's trying to manifest you as well, but he is stuck, okay? The Angel of Balance has got him stuck, okay? I got to go back to this other card here. So the Angel of Balance has him stuck. It's a beautiful card, though. Beautiful, beautiful card, okay? They're working with him, okay? They're getting him back into alignment, okay? He tends to have a little bit of an ego, this one. Yeah, he does, okay? So, this is also about new foundations, home, okay? Stability, balance, okay? This is also about you being freed from the illusions, because this is a magician energy. You break this up to 8. This is being freed from the gossip, the naysayers, the harassment, the gang stalking, okay? The plots, the scams, the cons behind the scenes that have been going on to you, okay? This person has information for you as well when they come in. They're trying to balance a lot of things out. This person knows that they are not supposed to come towards you unbalanced. They know they're not supposed to come in not correct. Okay? They know they need to come in correct. This person does not. This is someone from you guys' past. This is not somebody that you were involved with for a long time. Okay? This person got ran off by a group of people that tried to paint a picture of you that was very, very unfavorable. Okay? This is stuck energy again. The thinking man. Okay? Nice. So he's in this thinking energy. Spirit's got the angel of balance has got him here. And they're going, yeah, you need to think about some things. Okay? You can't just go rushing in and pull this rescue energy off. This person isn't asking to be rescued. This person needs a partner. This person needs somebody to uplift them. This person needs somebody that wants to be on the same level of them. Okay, this person wants to rush in and rescue. Okay, that's the energy they're in, because this is what they do with karmics. They rush in and they rescue the karmics. Oh, they're stuck in a storm right now, okay? So this person is stuck in a storm, okay? This is a shit storm, a very big one, okay? This is a huge one, okay? The cycle's not over for this person. So if they step towards you before this is over, it's going to blow up in their face. And then they're not going to have a chance with you. So this person's just losing patience because they really want to be with you. That's all this is, okay? All tied up. This is who they're all tied up with. This is a karmic in the background that they're all tied up with, okay? These are cool cards. I like these cards. I'd seen this deck, other people using it, so I was excited when I saw it today. The Garden and the Gate, okay? This is you relaxing, getting back to who you are. This is you chilling in the background. And this is really pissing a lot of people off, okay? A lot of people are like, how can they be sitting there when we're over here freaking out? Because you did the work. They didn't. And even if you may have chaos around you, and even if you may have storms, you know how to handle them. You're going to go with the storm. You're not going to go against it. These people go against everything. They go against the grain. That's what they do. Oh, Sheila, I'm sorry to hear that. They've done it to me too. They've done the same thing to me. They've been trying to have my mail changed and switched. Well, they achieved a little bit of that, but now there's a police report for me with that, with the post office. So I'm so sorry to hear that. You will get justice. So somebody is very hostile right now. This masculine is not happy, as he's stuck with this person. This is the karmic right now. And this is how he feels towards you. And when he's around you, this is this peaceful, nurturing energy that this person has when they're around you, okay? You're like home. They gave you your heart a long time. They gave you their heart a long time ago. They just didn't treat you right, okay? Now they're hostile. Because this angel has them stuck and says, no, 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 you can't have that person and this person and that person and that person. That's not how this works. No. Okay? So, Spirit's like, you've had plenty of time to figure this out. Pull your head out of your ass. You didn't do it. So guess what? We're going to stick you here. You're going to learn to balance yourself out, whether you like it or not. You're going to have to think about everything you're doing and you're continuing to do because you're still not being honest with yourself. This person's accepted what they want to do with their future, who they want to be with their future. They've even talked to people about this, but they're still holding on to this person, okay? Some of these masculines have it in their brain that if you won't take them back, and feminines, okay, put it where it goes, because it's not all guys against girls ever. There's so many toxic women out here hurting great men, okay? Good evening, Divine Femme, Earth Angel, thanks for joining in. So the problem is that they want to hold on to even this person, even if you won't take them back, because they're so codependent and they can't be alone. This is why these masculines have got to learn. You got to let go of all these people in your past. When you take the garbage out, you don't go back and get it. You don't. If you do, you're going to stink like the garbage. Okay? So they keep doing this. So now Spirit's like, I guess you're going to need a storm, because that's what you're going to get. You can fool all these other people, but you can't fool those up above. You just can't, okay? So now he's got a storm going on, okay? And like I said, you're over here just enjoying things, okay? And this is what you're working on. With or without that person, you're going to have it with your kids. That's the direction you're going in. And if this person doesn't catch up, that's fine, right? You'll manifest another person. Because this person did manifest back towards you again, okay? I mean, they really want to be with you, but they still have options. They've got to stop this. They have to go be alone and figure themselves out. And they can't always be tempted by all these damn Jezebels and succubus energies. You know, he's not going to tell you, I got 5 more hoes and 10 more zip codes. You know, he's not going to tell you that. The temple path. This is where you guys have gone. Okay? This is healing energy. This is finding yourself. This is getting an enlightenment in different places that you go and you feel peace. You get answers. Okay? Some of you, it could be in a church. Some of you could just be out in the wilderness, out in the woods, out in the mountains, hiking. Some of you could just be laying in your backyard on the ground, connected and looking up at the stars. Okay? But we all have a special place. And this is about taking that path, and this rejuvenates your temple, your vessel. Okay? You got the door to value opening up. Because you guys, you're totally valuable. Okay? You guys are having a great amount of patience, and this person's not. Because they want what they want. Okay? Healer of the ages. Look what we have here. Healer of the ages. Okay? This person has this ability. This person has this ability. This is who they're supposed to be stepping into as your side partner. Okay? Your other half, right? They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. Not right now, at least. And I just get that this energy I'm getting is like you guys just don't care. You're over it. You actually want it to go away. And then look when it comes up. Walk away. Walk away. That's you guys. Later, Gator. Peace out. Oh, look at what's at the bottom. Deceit. So you guys sense this. I feel this person is trapped in something that they just went too far. They went way, way too far. Okay? But they're trying to affect your happiness. Okay? The peace that you've created for yourself. Because they don't have this. Look at this person right now. This is not a happy person. Not at all. And this is what you guys have created. Okay? In the background by yourselves. This is a very beautiful, beautiful thing. All right, one more round through this deck. Ooh. All right. On the bottom, Goddess of the Moon. Woo, baby. Well, there's more than one thing going on here. We got somebody that's been playing around on these super moons, okay? And all they did is eclipse themselves out of someone's heart. Do you want it? So they've been playing around, on this moon energy and just having a good old time, casting against you guys, trying to bind things to you, unbind you, undo what they did to you. They've been doing reverse descenders on their spells they sent out. Like, are you that dumb? You're reversing sender on something you sent out? Oh, we'll just put triple that effect on your dumbass, right? So that's what they're doing. But they're now panicking. They're now panicking. And I always say, really? You're going to cast something negative and harmful on a retrograde. Like, there's just nothing else to say. I shouldn't have to explain this. It's a special kind of stupid. It truly, truly is. There's nothing else to say. These people obviously don't know how a retrograde works. I mean, if you're going to cast in a retrograde, why are you not casting for yourself abundance, healing, prosperity, mental well-being, health for your family, everybody to heal things from the past, peace on this earth, peace for everybody around the world. Why are you not casting that in a retrograde? It does not make sense to me. It doesn't. Okay? Anyway, Angel of Strength. This is the Empress again. This is twice tonight. We had the Empress on. This is Empress right here. Okay? This is Libra, Taurus, energy, Leo, feminine. Here we go again. On this card, a double on the Libra. This card, this is double on the Leo. You guys have an amazing amount of strength. But the angel of strength is also come down to support you even more. They know what you guys are battling. They know. Some of you are battling out 50 years worth of ancestral curses that went through your bloodline. And you're breaking it. When no one else could, or no one else cared but you. And that's why you feel so alone. And that's part of the reason why you feel like you're out here all by yourself. Happy birthday, Nika. So, Archangel Raphael has had to come in. Okay? Now, when he comes in, these people are trying to attack your crown. They're trying to attack your throat chakra. They're trying to attack your third eye. Okay? He comes in, he's like, yeah, we're not doing that today or any other day. You have no idea who you're messing with. You're very welcome. Okay? So you got Gabriel. Oh, I just said, it's Raphael, and I just said Gabriel. Ha ha! That's funny. I'm going to show you guys something really quick. I'm going to take these off the wall. Hold on. These are really cool. Ooh, I need to dust them. Check this out. So this is the seal. You see that? That's Gabriel. And this one is Michael. Isn't that cool? I wanted to get all of them and have a whole wall covered in all the seals of them. But the company went out of business. So anyway, that was just, I just thought of that because I said Gabriel because he's always here with me. And, but it's Raphael. Anyway. Well, Bobby, when you learn to like to be alone, it's a huge accomplishment in your life. You have come to a place that nuns, Buddhists, yogis, shamans, it's a place that they get to. It's a place of enlightenment, okay? And some people live their whole lives and they never can be alone. They go on always being codependent. For me, it's been a really, 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 really big deal for me to get to that place too. And I've always liked, though, I'm very extroverted and I'm very introverted. So it just depends, though. And when I go in, my friends have always known, leave me alone. You know, I'll come out when I'm ready, you know. But I used to, you know, you break up with somebody, you meet someone else, and you just naturally go into another relationship with someone else, right? So my last divorce, it's been, what are we on now? Like 7 years, I guess, since he and I got divorced. I think it's either 6 or 7 this spring. But I, in the midst of like all of the 6 years, I've only actually had one boyfriend in 6 years. I've dated a small amount of people in the last 6 years. I can count them all. And it doesn't go off 2 hands. Even though a lot of people have been out there and said that they've slept with me. They haven't. They said they've dated me. They never did. You know, but it's just all a part of their slander campaigns and all their BS. But I have learned to love being by myself. I spend a lot of time with my kids. I have certain friends that I have small group of friends that I trust anymore, and that I choose to be around and spend my time with, because they're not energy vampires. Okay, they don't want to use me. They don't want to abuse me. They don't want to be around me, because when I go to places, everyone knows me wherever I go, or when I walk in, people naturally gravitate to me, to talk to me, to be around me, and they can't do that. I've figured out a lot of my life, a lot of people were around me because of who I am. And then they love that about me, but then after a while hanging out with me, they don't generate that naturally. So then they start to look at you in a different way. That's when that little green-eyed monster pops their head out, you know? So it's a really, really big thing to accomplish and come to. And I don't like to waste my time with people anymore that aren't interesting. I don't want to be around people that I'm going to lose brain cells. I want to be around people that uplift me, that have this, they think like me. They resonate with me. I don't want to sit and be around people that just have boring stupid people drive me nuts. I cannot stand to be around stupid people. I miss my dad so much, because we would have conversations for hours, he and I. We could just go on about politics forever and ever and ever, and all the crazy things going on around the world. And I miss that so much about my dad. He was a genius, and I miss that. I miss that. So you're at a level, you elevate up, you guys, to a certain level where a lot of the things that you're interested in, a lot of people aren't. And so then you feel like, wow, am I weird because I like this and they don't? No. Your intelligence level has actually gone up. This is also a level of an enlightenment that you've gone up to. So now your interest, the kind of conversations that you used to sit around and have with people before, was more conversations that would be more, what's going on with so and so this week? Who's dating who? Who's sleeping with who? Whose kids are in this, that? What's going on? I mean, it's nothing that's really exciting, I guess you could say. Like I remember, this is a good example. I remember when my grandma was, she had a group of friends. They called themselves the Hot Flashes, right? They met once a month. It was so cute. Anyways, she was such a spitfire and so full of life. And so I'd take her to go meet him, right? And it got to the point where she's like, I don't want to meet him anymore, Stephanie. And I'm like, why? And she's like, they're just boring. They're boring. They just talk about their elements, their issues, all their aches, their pains. And by far, she had way more stuff going on than any of them. But she still wanted to try to go out and like ride her bike, right? She'd still, if you'd let her try to get on a pair of two skis, she'd try it. She might not be able to do it, but she'd try it. And she didn't want to talk about her grandkids. I mean, she loved all of us to death. But when she wanted to be around them, she wanted to do fun stuff. She's like, let's go do something fun. Let's go do something exciting. Let's talk about something interesting, So it's kind of like that. I think you've just outgrown a lot of the people that you used to resonate with, and you just don't anymore. There's a little. Yes, you did. You have potty mouth from hell. I know, I do too. My mother hates my mouth, but I'm just, they're word accentuators. People need to quit getting so upset and offended by it. They're word accentuators. I'm trying to be better, okay? It's hard. It's hard. But, Bobby, you were meant here to be a mom. You're such a nurturing, beautiful soul. So you had a mission here, to be a mom. You would have been an amazing nun, though. Absolutely. All right, so the angel of love has bestowed you guys. Look at this. This is what you're carrying around. This is not a broken heart anymore, you guys. This is huge for so many of you. This is very, very huge. Okay? Look at this. You bounced out your yin and yang. Huge. This is so cool. Now, because of all of this greatness that you guys got going on right here, okay? All of this. And the door to healing, happiness, and personal growth. You got someone back here pissed off. Look at what they're playing with in the background, at a crossroads, indecision. And these people are using the infinity symbol in their spell work, just so you guys know. So if any of you have an infinity symbol that you wear or you resonate with that and these people know it, they're trying to cast on it. So just clear yours out and protect it. That's for somebody out there. Okay? So this person, unfortunately, so sad, because look at him here. This is really who he is. But he traded, I'm sorry, but he sold himself. I was going to find the other one. He sold himself to the devil. He did. He sold himself to the devil with the old karmic clown. She's a cosmic clown, though. So she's an upgraded karmic, okay? She's upgraded to a cosmic karmic clown. Yeah, bell for that. Mine too. You heard my story. Were you on the night that I was talking about? Let me finish this really quick before I move on. So this has put this person into major indecision. Okay, that's where they're gonna stay, and you guys are going forward. Bobby, did you hear my story when I was talking about when I went in and I told the marketing director, well, he asked me what was my biggest accomplishment, and I told him it was being a mother, and he was completely shocked. And so I explained that whole thing. Were you on when I explained that whole thing about that? Because he thought I was going to, give him a list of all my past accomplishments with jobs. And I mean, he saw them. It was already on my resume. But when he asked me the most thing I was proud of, I said it was being a mother. And he was shocked. He's like, I never heard that before, But then when he asked me the question, where do you see yourself? It was either the next 3 to 5 years. And I says, well, I'm going to have your job. And he was like, what? I said, yeah, I'm going to have your job. And I did. I got it in it was either a year or a year and a half. I had his job. And he was happy to give, he needed to retire and to give it to me, but it was just funny. So anyway. All right, guys. Wanted to give you, the new baby cards. We're going to do these real quick, okay? The new cute little baby cards. Exactly. I knew I was always meant to be a mom, too. And I've raised my boys, and I've raised, my Akasha. In fact, we were we were talking about it in the car this morning, about how far she's come. I'm so proud of her. And like when she came into my life, and I'm like, oh my God, you were 16. You were just barely 16 when you came into my life, and I became your mom, and she's 20 now. And so we were talking about all these things and how far she's come and all the changes, and I'm just so proud of her. But that was my biggest thing. And then I was a caretaker for, I took care of my mother's mother for 10 years. She died in my house. I helped take care of my dad's mother. I had a friend that I took care of her. She died from brain surgery. I wanted to be in hospice care because I became a CNA, but it was too soon after my grandma died, and it was too hard for me. But I did work for a while in a facility, and I had to leave because of my mouth, because there was doctors and nurses that were abusing the patients, and I just couldn't, I couldn't stand by and watch it. So I opened up my big mouth, and they didn't like it, and so I ended up having to leave. But anyway, my caretaker days are done now. I'm not taking care of anybody but myself, and I help out all 3 of my kids. And those are my priorities. And, of course, my 2 dogs. But I'm in the kid-free zone pretty much. I'm here and there. I'm always here for my kids. I see my kids all the time. I love my kids very much. I talk to all three of them all the time, regardless of what people are saying out there about it. All right. But now I know my mission is to help with humanity and help rise up the vibration, be a resource for other people, and definitely be here and have hold strong and have this channel for those that they feel alone. Because, like I've always said, when I started my channel out, um, what had happened to me, there was hardly anybody talking about it. And I'd found someone, and it was like, oh my God, there's my story. I'm not, I'm not going crazy. Everything that's happening to me, blah, 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 blah. And if I wouldn't have found her, and I found her, I don't know what I would have done. And then after watching her for a while, other people were starting to tell their stories. And it was the same thing. It's like we've all been placed all strategically around the world that have these gifts and have these things going on. And they have to put every one of us through some kind of torture program that they have. To see if we really are who we think we are. Is we really as gifted as they think, you know? I know somebody was recording me recording because they had a secret camera or something going on. And I know they caught on film all kinds of my angels. Because there is cameras and things that can pick up energies, just like there's cameras that can take your pictures of your auras. And I know when they saw that, they're like, oh, 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 oh. But once again, planting things illegal in my house, right? I know. Okay, so these little cards. Walk the words you talk and talk the words you walk. And so I got to finish this. I got to call two people back. Go for the gold today. You'll be the champion of whatever. Every important call is a close one. Okay? See what else. Oh my God, my big fat man hand fingers are so hard to shuffle these cards. I mean, they looked so much bigger. They looked like when I was ordering them. And I thought these were hard to shuffle. When I got these, I was like, oh my God, I have man hands. How am I going to shuffle these? So look at this. So I thought this deck was small. Now this deck is miniature. They have another one to go with it. I'm going to have to get the other one. Okay. Your blessing is being safe and sound your whole lifetime. We have faith is the bird that feels the light and sings while the dawn is dark. It is kind of fun to do the impossible. He who throws dirt is losing ground. I really like that one. Constant grinding can turn an iron rod into a needle. Ooh, that's another good one. All right, we'll do one more. Then I got to let you guys go. I put a couple more shorts up today, so if you haven't been over there, check it out. And I have been getting back to doing regular videos. There is 4 new videos up too. Life to you is a bold and dashing responsibility. And those videos I did, I broke them into elements, and I did air signs, water signs, earth signs, and fire signs. On the right track means to run even faster or get ran over. Exchanging compliments is intellectual back scratching. Now that's a great one. Let's hear that one again, right? Exchanging compliments is intellectual back scratching. I love that. I love that. I love that. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. Wrinkles tell a story of time. It's your own timeline. I don't have 1 ounce of Botox on me, and I'm 53. The dermatologist, he'd love to use me as one of his guinea pigs, but I'm not into that. So, but anyway, I want you guys to have a fabulous evening. Thank you once again for joining in with me. I cherish all you guys, and the love you send me, it goes such a long ways. I appreciate you so much, and thank you for being with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Get our messages out there. Unfortunately, they have buried me, blacklisted me. I got people that every time I go up, they report me. They're going to be in trouble for this, and it's not going to last long because I will prevail. I will. I will. And for whoever Shell is out there, oh, honey, I wish you the best because you're going to need it, sweet pea. All right, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, okay? I may be able to get on tomorrow. We'll see. It's Friday. It might be really busy. I don't know. I'll try to get on. Reach out to you guys, okay? I will, though, try to throw up some shorts here and there and keep putting stuff into the community feed for you guys. Thank you, too, Sheila. Great to have you on and join us. You guys have a great night. Love you to the moon and back, tribe.